Welcome to the Orchid Hut. My name is Dana, and this brief video is about a featured orchid. Now, for those of you that have been following my channel for a while, you know that every time an orchid blooms for the first time in my care, I make a featured video about it. This one is a little bit different though, because this Phalaenopsis bloomed for me last year. However, it only had 2 blooms, and I thought to myself, I'll wait till it blooms the next year because it might have a bit more of a spike that's impressive. Well, this year I got 3 blooms instead of 2, and I think there may have even been a 4th one on the very end, but it blasted. Nonetheless, this is a gorgeous little orchid, and I wanted to share it with you today because the blooms are quite stunning and unique, in my opinion anyway. So this particular orchid is clearly a hybrid. What I think is really nice about it is that it's a little bit larger than a novelty Phalaenopsis, but it's also not a gigantic orchid that takes up a lot of space. This one is what I would consider to be mid-sized, and so it's suitable for a lot of different small window growing spaces. Now, it has 2 parents, and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the names, and I'll put them up on the screen. These 2 orchids were crossed in order to produce this one, and the name is Phalaenopsis Younghome Sunkist. And as you look at the blooms of the 2 parent orchids, you might be thinking to yourself, how in the world did that produce such a bright, dark bloom? But you have to go back a little bit in this orchid's ancestry to maybe figure it out. This one happens to be 25% of Phalaenopsis venosa, which is a species orchid. And if I put a picture of that species orchid up on the screen, then you will notice where this orchid probably got its blooms from, because venosa has the outline of the petals and the sepals in, sort of a light green yellow color, and then you can see that the venosa bloom is also very dark like this one. So really enjoying growing this orchid. It was repotted last year. The root system in the pot is doing, great. And one of the things that I'm also enjoying about this one, it has been growing under my grow lights in the secondary growing space. And when the blooms are backlit by the grow lights, they almost turn a neon color. And I am moving this one to the bay window temporarily though, so that I can enjoy these blooms a bit more frequently. So this is Phalaenopsis Younghome Sunkist. I hope you enjoyed me sharing this Phalaenopsis with you. It is one of the last Phalaenopsis that is still in bloom for me in early summer. Okay, thanks so much for watching, and talk to you next time.